Dear friends, once upon a time, there was a beautiful city in our Tamil Nadu. It wasn't just any city, it was a magical city. Its name was Madurai. Every stone and every street in Madurai holds an ancient story. If you hop on a magic carpet, I'll take you on a journey to this wondrous land. There, even the wind carries tales, and songs bloom from the soil. Madurai was the land of our Tamil poets, the cradle of sweet Tamil. In fact, the name Madurai is said to come from the word Madhuram, meaning sweetness. It was a home for the sweetest Tamil. In those days, there were many poets, wise and brilliant minds. They composed beautiful poems that taught the world valuable lessons. These poets affectionately called Madurai the Kudal Managar, the gathering city, because great Tamil sangams were held there. Scholars came together to enrich the Tamil language, write new poems, retell old stories, and read good books. Madurai was like a great school for Tamil. The city was also a bustling trade hub. Traders from all over the world would travel across seas and mountains to bring their goods to Madurai. Romans brought gold coins, while our merchants traded beautiful pearls, fine silk, and fiery spices. The streets were always busy and joyful with commerce. Great temples stood tall, adorned with white pearls and gold, their sculptures showcasing the mastery of ancient artisans. They were stunning to look at, cooling to the eyes and warming to the soul. Ruling over this grand city was a valiant king, Pandian Nadenchezian. As a young boy, he was already courageous, excelling in games and studies. He aspired to be righteous and noble, like his father. He listened to elders, made wise decisions, and always chose the right path. As he grew up, he became king of Madurai. His wife, Kaparundavai, was kind-hearted and loving. She was his companion and strength in all things. Together, they cared for the people with great love. Nadenchezian would ask about the needs of the people every day and solve their problems. He was like a friend to his people. He loved music deeply. He enjoyed listening to songs, watching dances, and encouraging the arts. He supported poets and artists, helping Tamil and its culture thrive. During his reign, the Tamil Sangam in Madurai flourished. New books were written, and old songs were refreshed. Madurai became a center of learning during his time. But King Nadenchezian was not only a patron of the arts, he was also a mighty warrior. When he had just ascended the throne, he faced a great challenge, the Battle of Talayalanganam. 7 powerful kings, Cherand, Cholan, Ditiyan, Elini, Aramaran, Irungovman, and Porianan, joined forces to fight him. Young and fearless, Nadenchezian faced them all without hesitation. Though alone, he battled against mighty armies. Not only did he resist their attack, he captured those kings himself. That speaks volumes of his bravery. This war showcased his tactical skills and unmatched courage. After this stunning victory, he was titled the Pandian who won the war at Talayalanganam. The kingdom grew stronger, more prosperous, and the people lived in peace and happiness. Trade flourished. Nadenchezian even marched up to the Himalayas and planted his flag there. Hence, he was also called the Pandian who crossed the Aryan forces. His valor echoed across the northern lands. Yet, what the world admired most was not just his bravery, but his sense of justice. Under Nadenchezian's rule, Madurai entered a golden era. The markets buzzed with activity. Merchants from across the globe brought rare goods, Roman gold coins, pearls, silks, spices, and fragrant items. To support this, Nadenchezian built many roads for smooth trade. Carts moved swiftly along these roads. Arts and music thrived. Daily concerts, plays, and dances brought joy to the people. Sculptors carved beautiful statues, and grand temples like the Meenakshi Amman Temple were decorated with ornate carvings. Nadenchezian renovated temples and supported architectural artistry. The temples sparkled with divine elegance. He truly loved his people. He often mingled among them, listening to their needs. To support farming, he built dams across rivers and deepened ponds and lakes. This ensured water reached all fields, bringing happiness to farmers. He wanted people to live joyfully and fairly. He improved the justice system so everyone could get timely justice. During his reign, Madurai became known worldwide as the Kudal Nagar, the city full of Tamil knowledge. Yet in this time of joy, a sorrowful story unfolded. A young man named Kovalan and his loving wife Kannagi came to Madurai. They lived a simple life, not rich in wealth, but rich in love. One day, Kovalan went to sell Kannagi's beautiful anklet. But a greedy goldsmith, driven by deceit, falsely accused him of stealing the queen's lost anklet. Guards arrested Kovalan and took him to the king. King Nadenchezian, though usually just and wise, made a grave mistake this time. Without thorough investigation, he believed the goldsmith and ordered Kovalan's execution. It was one of the greatest errors of his life. When Kannagi heard the news, her heart shattered. Grief turned to rage. "My husband was innocent," she cried, rushing through Madurai's streets. Her fury was like the blazing sun. She stormed into the royal court. "My husband was no thief. That anklet was mine," she shouted. To prove it, she smashed her anklet before the king. Then she smashed the queen's anklet. Both had the same gems. The truth became crystal clear. Queen Kaparandavai, too, urged the king to see reason. Kannagi's righteous anger pierced the royal court. King Nadenchezian was shaken. His conscience tormented him. Realizing the terrible mistake, he cried, "I am the king. I am the thief. I failed to protect my people." Sorrow spread across his face. Overwhelmed by guilt, the king died on his throne. His loving queen, broken by grief, followed him in death. The people of Madurai were stunned. How could such a noble king make such a mistake? But it is said that Nadenchezian is the only king in history who accepted his mistake and gave up his life in regret. His sense of justice became a lesson to the world. Kannagi's burning fury did not subside, and the entire city of Madurai was consumed in flames. Yet, even after this tragedy, Madurai rose again. It continued to stand tall, bearing the pride and legacy of the Tamils. This story of justice, love, valor, and redemption teaches us that when we make mistakes, we must have the courage to accept them and seek justice. Madurai, the living city of stories, will continue whispering these tales for generations to come.